Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Monday Night Raw, and we are leading up to our next premium live event of the season, and that is the Royal Rumble. That's right, folks, we are officially on the road to WrestleMania, and right now we are looking to see who will challenge Lyra Valkyria for the Women's World Championship at the Royal Rumble. Now we have Nia Jax, who's been pretty dominant lately. Only a few losses. Let's see who she goes up against. And it looks like Naomi is going to be taking on her cousin to see who will take on Lyra for the championship. Now, Naomi already had a championship match, a women's world championship match. That was when she took on Nikki Frost, when she was the women's world champion at the time. But now Nikki is the one half of the women's tag team champions. But now Lyra Valkyria is the champion. Let's see if Naomi can get an opportunity at the title again. Alright, to kick off Monday Night Raw, Nia Jax versus Naomi. Now we all know how destructive and how dominant Nia Jax truly is, but she has a problem. She has a bit of an ego problem. She has this idea in her head that because she's so dominant, she takes a few wins and she lets it get to her head, and it cost her everything. It did it at the Queen of the Ring when she took on Liv Morgan at the finals. Instead of focusing on putting away Liv Morgan, Nia Jax decided to gloat and to taunt because she felt she already had it in the bag. I mean, she was having an incredible run, beating Charlotte Flair and the likes of that to make it to the finals. But ego costed her the Queen of the Ring. And then a few weeks ago, it was Nia Jax versus Becky Lynch. This match came down to the wire, but it wouldn't have been if it wasn't for Nia Jax. She felt like she had it easy. She always beat Becky Lynch every time they had a match. It would have been super simple, but an ego check from Becky Lynch made her beat Nia Jax for the first time in her career. And right now, Nia Jax needs to focus up if she wants a shot at the championship. But right now, Naomi shoving her off the way. Big clothesline, and that one takes down Nia Jax, but Jax rolls through into the cover one and a kick out from Naomi. Now Naomi's gonna have to be quick on her feet if she wants to beat Nia Jax here. Manages to roll out of that attack there. Now we all know Nia Jax pretty strong. And if Naomi is not careful, the power of Nia Jax is going to dominate her. With it right up. Oh, this is not going to be good for Naomi. Oh! Bounced off of the top rope in a hard position. And Nia Jax drops with the elbow. Naomi looks to be in trouble, but she's still fighting. Hits with the rear view. And now she's looking to put this match away for good. Full Nelson bomb. Fully connects into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Almost got the win off of her cousin. But Naomi, she's going to keep bringing the fight. Springboard. Oh, doesn't even connect. Just a little too short. We know how athletic Naomi is, but I don't think she's that athletic. And I think that might have costed her as Nia Jax back into the top position. Oh, the referee kind of getting her away. It looks like she wanted to taunt at the referee. And now what's Nia Jax thinking? Oh, I think I know what she is thinking. Something bad. Oh my Jesus. Leg drop across the back. And now she goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Naomi. Naomi still surviving, showing that former world champion mentality. But she needs to keep it going if she wants to win here. Multiple kicks. Big kick right to the jaw. And now they're on the outside. This is not good for everybody. And kick it away and chopping her down with the DDT. Naomi keeping the pressure up on the Nia Jax. If she does that, she could win here. Oh, what a strike to the back. And now this isn't good. Nia Jax targeting the legs. Trying to send her. She does. Sends her back inside. What is Nia thinking? Lift up. Got her in the powerbomb. The powerbomb stacks her up into the cover. 2 and a kick out from Naomi. How in the world was she capable of doing that? And right now, Nia Jax looks to be in control of this matchup here. If she keeps it up, she can win. Tries to go for the big boot. Naomi too fast. Wasn't too fast for that elbow to the jaw. And now what's this? Lifts her up. Lamb slam drops her down. Alright, Jax looking for something here. Oh, what a hit that was. And now Nia building momentum. Chops with the elbow. Nia Jax. Oh my. She's been punishing Naomi here. And now she finally goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Nia Jax is the #1 contender. She goes to the Royal Rumble. And here is the champion, Lyra Valkyria. This is a making of history. These two was at the Queen of the Ring tournament, which Nia Jax won, in which she beat Lyra Valkyria to be Queen of the Ring. Now they're fighting again for the Women's World Championship. Okay, we got our second matchup. Oh my Jesus! The monster just took out Kurt Angle. We were supposed to be having a non-title matchup between Kurt Angle and Abyss. And the champion Abyss just took out Kurt Angle from behind. Smashed him with the title behind his head. It looks like Kurt Angle trying to fight. No! The monster is too much. But Kurt Angle is still fighting. This is supposed to be a non-title matchup. It's supposed to be a standard matchup. But before the match could even start, the champion ambushing his opponent here. I know one thing, Kurt Angle is not going to take this lightly. He's going to fight, and that's what he's doing right now, taking it to the big man. But Abyss is just too much. We've been seeing a lot from the monster. We do know that Kurt Angle does has a submission over Abyss back from SummerSlam during the men's carnival match. Well, that was a multi-man match. This is now a one-on-one. But can Kurt Angle do the same thing he did back at SummerSlam? Kurt Angle top rope. Oh! Springboard moonsault connects. And Abyss trying to fight back here. Lift up, and Kurt Angle, he's familiar with Abyss. He knows what he's just about, what he's going to do, which is what makes Kurt Angle a good person for this job, which is probably why Abyss did what he did before the bell could even ring, attacking him with the championship. He knows that Kurt Angle knows him, and he's also feeling pretty slighted that on his first night being in WWE, he tapped out to Kurt Angle. And right now, Abyss is looking to make him pay. Kurt Angle, I'm pretty sure he's not even 100% in this matchup right now. He got hit with the championship pretty hard. But Kurt Angle rolls him up into the cover and a kick out. And now a huge monkey flips, taking down the champion. Kurt Angle, a multi-time champion, trying to figure out what he needs to do to get back into this matchup, considering he got hit pretty hard. Uh-oh. Abyss. Ooh, Kurt Angle with the counter. But Kurt Angle gets countered himself, sent flying down to the mat. And what is Abyss thinking of doing? Going in and out again. I think he's messing with the mind of Kurt Angle. Right now I think it might be working. No. Multiple elbows right to the midsection. Kurt Angle, oh, look at this. These two trading blows. Back and forth. Counter from Kurt Angle. Chops. Back and forth. Back and forth once more. Block from Angle. The big drop kick sends down the monster. Kurt Angle, he's feeling it. What is he looking for? He tried to, I think he's looking for, yep, he's got it. The ankle lock, the one he used to tap out Abyss at SummerSlam. Can he do it to get some payback? Realized the monster wasn't going to tap out this time. Kurt Angle resorts to something else. What's he doing? He's got him on the top rope. Oh, this is not going to be good for both men. Wait, what's this? Oh my Jesus! Oh my Jesus! Avalanche Olympic Slam off the top. 2, and it's not enough. How in the hell did the monster kick out of that? And Kurt Angle Ooh, manages to avoid the big boot. He's doing everything he can to stay on his toes. But the monster just keeps coming back. That's Abyss. We're going to go. Oh, gets caught with an elbow to the jaw. And now a big snap suplex drops him. And now these Abyss goes to the outside. Kurt Angle goes crazy with the moonsault. But oh my Jesus, Abyss moves out the way at the last second. Kurt Angle's ribs and chest went straight onto the floor in a hard impact. Abyss, oh my Jesus. Kurt Angle returns the favor. These two men willing to put it all on the line just to win this matchup. There's no title on the line. This is just straight up them brawling it out. And Kurt Angle is taking it to the monster. And what's this? Climb into the top. Oh my God, he's going to the top again. Goes for the moonsault, and this time it connects perfectly. He wanted to do that at first, but the last time he did it, Abyss moved out the way. This time he successfully did it. And now Kurt Angle. Wait, hang on a second. Abyss just got back up again with a counter to Kurt Angle. Oh no. Black hole slam. And the champion could do it here. 1, 2, and a kick out from Angle. The Olympic gold medalist is still hanging on. But Abyss with another black hole slam. 2, 3. And the monster picks up the victory here tonight, still undefeated in singles action. Who can stop this man? This is not even a man. I don't know why I keep saying that. This is a monster. It could have been Kurt Angle if he hadn't got hit with the championship. But it's time for our main event, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of Monday Night Raw, and we have the former NXT champion Oba Femi. This isn't even he's still the world heavyweight champion, but after last week when he lost the NXT championship to Joe Gacy, it feels so weird to see Oba Femi without a two titles. He's now down to the NXT championship. Not the NXT championship, the World Heavyweight Championship. And also, he's no longer undefeated after losing to Joe Gacy at NXT New Year's Evil last week. But the King of the Ring, he's still the King of the Ring, and he's still the World Heavyweight Champion. And after dominating Roman Reigns, what is next for the ruler of WWE? Oh, looks like right now the ruler, Oba Femi, is taking on Jimmy Uso. Big Jim walking up into the place, going to take on the World Heavyweight Champion. Now, after what we saw last Monday at Day 1, we saw the Tribal Chief get absolutely obliterated by Oba Femi. And maybe that's the reason why he lost the NXT championship. He felt like he did Roman so dirty He didn't care about Joe Gacy. And Joe Gacy proved to be undeniable. He proved all the doubters wrong by winning the NXT Championship. But it's main event time here on Monday Night Raw. Oba Femi taking on Jimmy Uso. And this going to end Monday Night Raw here tonight. Maybe Big Jim can pull out a victory over Oba Femi. Maybe Big Jim could be the next person to challenge Oba for the World Heavyweight Championship. We know he's going to be defending the title at the Rumble, but we don't know who his opponent is. Right now, a very quick kick out from over there. Jimmy is giving him the ropes. Jimmy knows how dangerous Oba Femi is. And now look at this. Roll up by Oba too. Ooh, that was very close to a 3. But as I was trying to say, Jimmy knows just how dangerous Oba Femi is. He saw what happened to his cousin last week on Monday Night Raw. So he knows if he's not at the top of his game, he has no chance of beating Oba here tonight. And Oba goes flying, but Jimmy moves out the way at the last second. And this is what Jimmy needs to focus on, staying on the attack. And a couple of chops sends down the world champion. And a super kick. No! Oba Femi counters. Now huge clothesline. Dropping down his opponent here tonight. Oba Femi locking in. Camel clutch. But Jimmy manages to escape. Jimmy needs to keep fighting. Needs to keep the pressure on hot if he wants to stand a chance here tonight. A big kick right to the back. Jimmy's picking up a whole bunch of offensive movements here in this matchup. But a big takedown from Oba Femi changes things. Uh-oh. It's not going to be good for Jimmy. Set across the ring. And now Oba Femi climbs to the middle rope. Chops the elbow, but nobody was home. And that's definitely going to hurt. As Big Jim. Oh, Jesus. A stomp right to the forehead. And a headbutt. And Oba Femi is bleeding here. Jimmy pulling out a bigger performance, a better performance against Oba Femi than Roman Reigns. And Roman is a multi-time world champion. And oh my Jesus. Jimmy tried to go for the spear just like Roman Reigns did. Gets set down hard with the fall from Grayson. No. Somehow Big Jim with the kick out. If Jimmy can keep this going, he just might be able to beat Oba Femi. Maybe Oba Femi, he's not good at taking on underdogs. Someone that you would never think twice about being a champion. And they end up doing the job. But right now, Jimmy off the middle rope. Big punch, forearm smash. Right to the jaw. For Oba Femi finally getting back into this matchup. Looking for something here. Lifts him up. Oh, this is not going to be good for Big Jim. And the F5. Oh my Jesus. Catching every turnbuckle. Coming down. And now Oba Femi looking for something here. Climbing to the top rope. You don't usually see him do this. But when he does, he makes sure it lands with high impact. And right now, Oba Femi, he's got Jimmy Uso right where he wants him. But Jimmy, he's going to keep fighting back as he goes for a cover here off of the arm breaker. 1, And a kick out. Very, very close. Big kick. Super kick. Another super kick. Right to the back of the neck. This is Jimmy's time. He's going for it. Uso splash. This could be enough. An upset here on Monday Night Raw. And no. Femi kicks out of the Uso splash. That splash has put away tons of opponents, but it wasn't enough to do it here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Jimmy catches him with the elbow, firing back. Jimmy just trying to stay afloat here, doing everything in his power, but Femi just keeps it going. Big super kick to the jaw. Another super kick. And another. Going back for back. Hang on a second. Femi rolls him up. 1, 2. Oh, that was very, very close to a 3. But Femi is now back into this matchup, dropping hard elbows. And right now, look at the blood pouring over the face and mouth of Femi. I think this man might be extremely pissed off over what just happened. I think Jimmy Uso might have made a mistake, but Jimmy Uso, he still has his heart in this matchup. Takes him down, multiple punches. Jimmy doing everything. It could be working here. Oh, what a clubbing strike. And right now, Femi looks for the fall from grace. 1, 2, 3. Femi got worked over here tonight, but in the end, Femi picks up a win. Doesn't extend his undefeated streak. Hang on a second, that's AJ Styles. We haven't seen AJ Styles since so long. It looks like he wants the World Heavyweight Championship.